Thanks for joining me. Let's just close our eyes and relax. Relax our bodies and relax our minds. Let's bring our hands to our heart. If there's an intention that you'd like to set today, go ahead and do so right now. There's a Japanese saying that speaks of yoga as bringing us flexibility, not just in body, but also in mind. It speaks of a tree that is stiff being more likely to crack than a tree that can bend in the wind. And the message in that is that if we can release our judgments toward ourselves and toward others and be more flexible in life, we'll be much happier in mind and in body. Let's bring our hands to our hearts and just begin breathing in, lifting your heart, and then breathing out, rounding back. Breathe in and breathe out. Know that there is no judgment in this yoga session, no competition, not even with yourself, and no expectation. Always do what feels best to you. There's nobody else who you need to please. Let's go ahead and twist to our left now. We'll grab our left knee with our right hand and then twist our body, releasing toxins from our bodies, taking care of our spines, massaging the internal organs of our bodies, and creating more flexibility. We'll come back to center, and let's switch to the other side. And back to center. And let's just flow with those movements, flowing with our breath. So breathing in at center, breathing out toward the left. Breathe in, breathe out. Moving at your own pace. And when we come back to center, we'll go ahead and rest here. Now just take a minute before we move on to tap into your mind right now. Has it been able to let go and be in the now? Again, no judgment, just awareness. Good. We'll take our right hand down to the ground and then bring that left arm out and reach up and over. Imagine someone's pulling that arm up above. Good. And then we'll switch to the other side. And back to center. And once again, we'll just flow with our breath. So breathe in at the center, breathe out, stretching. Breathe in and out. Good. We'll come back to center. Let's now move our torsos around, breathing out as we come forward, breathing in as we lift ourselves up. Breathe out and breathe in. Maybe even allowing your neck to roll along with your spine if that feels good. Continuing to massage our inner organs. Continuing to create more flexibility. And let's reverse the direction. And we'll come back to center. Breathe in at the center and then breathe out as your gaze turns toward the left. And then breathe in back to center and out to the right. Just flowing with your breath, breathing in and out. Know that if it's uncomfortable to sit cross-legged for a long period of time, you can always straighten your legs or come into any position that feels good to you. Bringing a pillow underneath your glutes will also help take a little strain off of your knees. We'll come back to center with our heads. Good. Let's go ahead now and stretch our necks a little bit more. Once again, we'll place our left hand down on the ground, reach that right arm over, but this time we'll drop our right ear to our right shoulder, feeling a deeper stretch on our necks, and then lower that top arm down. Carefully bring that top arm back up and over. Lift your head back to center in line with your spine, and then we'll come all the way back up. And let's try the other side. Switching over and then dropping our ear toward our shoulder. And then possibly lowering that top arm down to our side. take that right arm back, up and over. Bring our head back in line with our spine, and then come all the way back up. Good. If your legs are still crossed, we're going to go ahead and keep the ankles crossed, but bring the knees up. Cross your arms, and then grab a hold of your knees and round your back, pulling, getting a stretch on your shoulders. Maybe even opening and closing your legs if that feels good to you. And if you'd like, you can switch which arm is on top and pull a little bit more, stretching the shoulders, rounding back. Good, and we'll come back to center. We'll now lift that left arm into the air, touch our upper backs, and then take the right arm, bending at the elbow, and bringing that hand behind us. We'll try and reach for the top hand and pull, keeping our torsos tall, pushing our heads into that upper arm. If we can't reach fingers, that's okay. Generally, one side is easier than the other. And you can always use a strap or a belt or whatever you have if you'd like. Good. Gently release. And let's roll those shoulders back and forward. Good. Let's try the other side. Stretching the left shoulder now. We'll take that right arm up, touch our upper back, bring that left arm around and try and reach. Sitting up tall and breathing. Gently release. And once again, let's roll those shoulders back and roll them forward. All right, let's take those legs out in front of us. Massage our knees. Good, then lift those arms up, breathing in and then hinging at the waist, breathing out, reaching towards your feet, breathing in and out, just flowing with your breath once again. And the next time we're in that forward fold, let's just round our bodies here and allow ourselves to relax. Relax your face, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And then very slowly roll yourself back up. We'll bend our left leg, placing it next to the right leg. We can keep it on the inside of that right leg or even cross it over. We may even want to take that right leg and tuck it under us. We're going to be getting another twist here. So we'll take our right arm and hug that bent knee in toward our chest. Then we'll take the left arm out and follow it with your gaze all the way around. And then touch behind you, sitting up tall, maybe looking over your shoulder. Good. We'll take that back arm back up. And once again, keeping your gaze on your fingers, meditating on the movement. Come all the way forward, stretch that shoulder forward, and then gently lower down. Very nice. Let's untwist our legs. And once again, caring for our knees, let's shake them out. Maybe massage them. Good, then let's bend our right leg. And again, choosing where you want to place that leg, maybe on the inside of the left leg, maybe over, maybe even tucking that left leg under you. Then we'll grab that bent leg with our left arm, bring that right arm out, sitting up tall, and watching with our gaze as we twist all the way around. Touching where we can, and sitting up tall. Bring that back arm up once again, and very slowly we'll follow that arm all the way back around. Stretch that shoulder forward and down. Very nice. We'll go ahead and untwist our legs once again and give them a little shake. Bring our feet together, coming into our butterfly pose. Wrap your hands around your feet or maybe grab your ankles and then just butterfly your legs. Sitting up tall. Doing an inner thigh stretch. Good, we'll come back to center and we'll go ahead and wrap our first two fingers around our big toe on the right side, left side. And okay, we'll come back to center and we'll go ahead and take our first two fingers on our left side and wrap them around the big toe. Then we'll begin just bringing that leg out. Maybe we can straighten it, maybe we keep it bent. Opening and closing, stretching that inner thigh. Still sitting up tall. Good, we'll bring that leg back in and let's switch to the other side. we'll go ahead and cross our legs once again. Raise those arms into the air and just hinge forward. Gently come back up. We'll lower those arms and we'll switch the way our legs are crossed. And then once again, lift those arms up and hinge forward. And very gently, we'll come back up and lower those arms down. We're going to go into our final relaxation now. You are welcome to lie down in Shavasana. You are welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you're lying down and you'd like to join me in a seated position, then gently roll over to your right side in your own time. Relax there for a moment. And then gently push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And let's bring our hands to our hearts. May we find peace and flexibility in body, mind, and spirit. Namaste.